The Return to the Hollow, Part 2. I can't believe we're doing this again, Sarah says as we stand on the street looking into the hollow. It seems as if the trees are reaching out, trying to pull us into the darkness. As near as I can tell, this is the beginning of the path, I say, holding up the map and putting it into my backpack with the scissors and lantern. Odie, my brother's dog, barks and wags his tail at something in the darkness. I begged my mother to let us go trick-or-treating alone this year, but she insisted that I take Jake and I'll stay home. What is it, boy? Jake asks. Odie whines at the end of the leash. Now is a good for a time as many, I say and adjust my backpack. Are we going to see that boy from last year? Jake asks as we step off the pavement. Maybe, I reply, sharing an anxious look with Sarah. I hope so, Jake says. Not far beyond the edge of the trees, the darkness presses in on us. I scan with my flashlight but see nothing. One look at Sarah tells me she feels it too. The forest seemed to have even more skeletal branches than last year, pulling on our clothes. Of course, Jake and Odie just barrel ahead. We walk for some time, stopping, occasionally pulling up the map and compass. It's difficult to tell, but I think we're headed in the right direction. During one of the beef pauses, Odie's ear perked up and Jake asks, "What's that noise?" Sarah and I both stand still, and we hear it, a child humming. Moving quickly and quietly, we walk towards the sound. We come to the edge of the clearing, and it takes a moment for me to recognize it. The same thorn bush. Through ghost in the center, a little larger now, just like last year. The boy steps out from behind it, smiling, as if he sees his old friend. He's wearing the same clothes as the last year, and looks just as pale. Odie barks and runs to the boy, Jake not far behind. Soon they're chasing each other and laughing. There you are, the boy says, looking at Sarah and me. I've been waiting for you. The boy tilts his head and starts to walk away. He stops at the edge of the trees and calls back. Are you coming? Jake and Odie start following him. We plunge after the boys, once again crashing through the forest, holding our flashlight in front of us. This time, however, we're heading deeper into the hollow, not toward the city of the streetlights. The boy moves so fast we can hardly keep up. Where are we going? I call, wishing I could stop and look at my map. Where have you been headed? The boy says with a laugh. As his laugh ends, it's picked up by someone else and someone else until we're surrounded by cheers laughter. Keep moving forward, the boy called. We do, Jake laughing and Odie barking in the front with Sarah and me running behind, terrified. Suddenly, we nearly crashed into a wall of dark trees. I try to push through the leaves aside to find something behind the wall, but all I see is more darkness. What do we do now? Sarah cries. The laughter increases. The boy stands off the side, smiling. What's this? Jake asks. He points to an opening, but it's covered with what look like spider webs. I trust them. They feel strong. I try to push through, but they just seem to stretch and spring back into place. I think I hear something hissing in the leaves, but I can't be sure with all the laughing children. Keep moving forward, the boy says, standing beside the opening. I feel Sarah unzipping my backpack. She steps forward, brandishing the scissors and snipping her way through the webs. We follow Sarah as she cuts the path down a steep bank. I quickly shine my flashlight around and see what look like hundreds of small black eyes staring at us. I keep moving, not wanting to know what they belong to. We climb another bank and come out on the other side, rushing the clinging webs from our clothes. This way, the boy says and runs off again. Who are you? Sarah asks, but the boy doesn't answer. He moves slower through the woods now, which is good because the underbrush is thick. I feel as though we were being watched. The laughter is quiet now, as somehow it makes even more menacing. The wall we pass through sometimes appears right behind us, and at other times we can just make through it out the trees. There is a wall of leaves, I whisper to Sarah. It twists and turns almost like a river, she interrupts. Where are the other kids? Jake asks. They are coming, the boy replies. Something about this made me feel even more anxious. Suddenly, the boy turns a corner and is gone. We can't see where, but before us what looked like a giant tree. A trunk of it was surrounded by thick vines and huge leaves. The laughter is closer now. Jake and Odie are looking around as if they hear it from the first time. I don't know what to do or where to go. I want to curl in the leaves and hide, but I can't. I look at Sarah. Her determined expression says that she looked at the giant tree, making me pause. I've never seen her like this. She looks almost brave. Always keeping moving forward, she says as we start to pull out the vines. They are thick and strong, but with both of us working together, we start to give away. Even Jay comes and helps. And we grab something that we can't put down. It's cold and hard. It's a metal hunk, she says, to hang something off. The laughter is even closer now, and I swear I can see the underbush moving around us. Everything is in its place. I hear Sarah says, "Give me the lantern." I open my jacket and handed the lantern to her. I think we need to light it, she says. I don't have any matches, I reply. Don't play with matches, Sage says. I learned it from a book how to start a fire in an emergency. He dropped his hand and knees and started combing along the ground. Aha! Jake exclaimed and ran over two plain-looking rocks. Sarah opens the lantern, and Jake scrapes the rock together, sending sparks flying. After a few while, a small flame catches on the oil-soaked wick. Sarah closes the door and places the lantern on the hook. The movement and laughter are very close now. Odie starts to bark on the wall. It's a happy bark, as if he found something. We turn out to see the lamplight reflecting dimly off a door handle we hadn't seen before. Sarah and I turn it and push. With a loud creak, it swings inward. Jake and Odie rush inside. Sarah and I look at each other. She gives me a knowing mark before nodding and come crawling into the opening through the vines. I wait until she's clear. The leaves right next to me and moving now. I think I can hear what sounds like little feet. Come on, I hear Sarah yell, and I dive through the vines as Sarah slams the door shut beside me.